It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
Stay here and keep
I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly
Is he with
I had
us?
this funny feeling.
Funny,
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett, his army of deputies had surrounded the entire home zone. I decided to help Billy and the boys out. So that's just what I did. Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Come on! Let's send these son of bitches running!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Watch your
Back
flank!
door!
Through the back door!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Bastards!
And like that, I was inside. None the worse for wear. Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window!"
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on.
I think I got one! Where the hell did I get you?
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire!" shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!" I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of
Make
valor.
them run for us! Those poor
It
sons of
means that
bitches
it
are
was
done!
time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling!" Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why? Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and... Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. "That's not Billy."
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, That was just the beginning.